Hello everybody and welcome to Don't Open Your Eyes. Now, Don't Open Your Eyes is a horror game where essentially you're lying in bed, meanwhile some stranger or monster starts talking to you on your bedside. Now supposedly this game does have voice acting in it, so I don't have to do that much reading. But let's hop right into it. Kind of curious on how this will play. Dot, 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 dot. It's getting late. My eyelids have begun to feel heavy. I better go to sleep. I'll leave aside the book I've been reading and look out my window. The process of falling asleep is always a struggle against noise. Barking dogs, police sirens, or even my own intrusive thoughts. But not even the turning gears of my brain are producing much sound. Tonight is just oddly quiet. Quiet. Too quiet. I feel restless. My sight veers towards the hallway outside my door. The distance between my room and the opposite wall is only 10 steps long. I know since I made a habit of counting them whenever I go out. 1, 2, 3, absent-mindedly, but always. I don't know why. Maybe I just feel like being aware of my surroundings to the smallest detail. But tonight is different. The hallway looks like it stretches into nothingness, like the throat of a gargantuan beast. Logical thinking cries that it's just my imagination. There can't be anything wrong or different about it. It's just a hallway. But I don't want to look at it. So I take a deep breath and close my eyes. In my room, there's a bed. In my room, there's a wardrobe. In my room, there's pictures framed on the wall. My room is part of myself. It's a world I know like the back of my hand. Where someone is to blindfold me and ask me where to find my way around, I do so without the slightest difficulty. As long as nothing changes, having my eyes closed makes no difference. In this room, I can always find what I want to find. Because in this room, I know how everything looks. I need to wake up early tomorrow. I should really try to sleep. Uh-oh. What's that sound? Are those footsteps? He's getting closer to the bed. He's on 7, said 10 steps. No, that's impossible. It must be my imagination. But it's getting closer. 9. And closer. 10. And closer. 11. And closer. They are gone. Right? There's no way someone could be there. Uh-oh.
Hey,
Nope. Do I open my eyes? Yes, of course. Open your eyes. There's nothing to... I was hoping to die. That's disappointing. So it's misleading, I'm guessing. Alright. Okay, we're back where we are. Also, I didn't know there's a save feature, so let's save. Yes. No, don't open your eyes. I don't open my eyes.
Open your eyes. Look at me.
I do my best to ignore the voice.
Why won't you look at me? Where are your manners? If a stranger asks for help, is it right to ignore them?
You're one to talk about manners. You're the one who entered somebody's house without permission.
Is that how it is?
I can feel something breathing over my ear. Or someone. It's cold.
I will share a secret with you. I have never seen myself before. I don't know if my face is ugly. I don't know the color of my skin. I don't know if I'm even here. That is why I need you to open your eyes so you can tell me how I look.
Never heard of a mirror.
But I'm also shy, so I might hide the moment you do. You won't find me anywhere, and soon you will forget, like a faded dream. I know you're not asleep. You listen with those tiny ears of yours. They look so fragile. Like I could almost grab them.
I feel something caress my ear.
Put my fingers around them. And tear them off. If I do, will you scream? Will I hear your voice?
Probably. And some not
Joke.
so nice words.
I'm joking. Don't be scared. Hey, how do you think my eyes look when our cases finally meet? What will you find? Answer me.
Lost, empty, or broken. Probably lost.
They look lost.
Oh, we start putting features on the face. Okay.
I am never sure of where I am. My days consist of wandering about aimlessly, searching for. I worry that if I'm not paying attention, what I'm searching for will slip away. The thought terrifies me. It terrifies me so much. So I always keep my eyes peeled, even if there's nothing to see. That way, nothing will slip away, no matter where it goes, and no matter where it hides, no matter how terrifying the world might be, no matter the countless terrible things I witnessed by mistake in the process. No matter what, I will never blink. I will forever be confused by the worlds around me. I will forever be lost. But what is that something that I'm searching for? It's been so long since my wandering began. I can no longer recall the feelings that drove me to it. What is it? Is it something I can hold? Is it a being of flesh and bones? Is it nearby? Is it you?
I hope not.
Hey, have you ever looked so fervently for something that bet you end up losing yourself in the process. Have you?
I remain silent.
These eyes. Are these my eyes?
Yes, I guess.
Yet there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes.
Do I open? I have a feeling if I open him, he's just gonna run away again, so no.
So you won't look at me. Even though your eyes are so pretty. I can't see them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh. Round like pearls, and shiny like jewels. So pretty.
Hey, I don't swing that way, bud. A breath of cold air caresses my eyelids.
It's fine. We still have time. The night is still and silent. People are good at closing their doors. Do you know what a door is?
Yeah.
Of course you know. You have one. Right there, at the verge of your little world. A door is a barrier to keep the bad out. The bad can be anything. A bad person, a bad smell, and sometimes me. I can't open doors. I find them tricky. Should I push or pull? Should I turn the knob left or right? Should I try to take it off its hinges? Should I chip away at it, hoping it will fall apart? And what happens when it opens? Do I close it behind me? Do I keep it open? But that might be rude to the person who had it closed. But then, how do I get out? And what happens if the wind pushes it close? What then? So many options. So many things that could go wrong. Whenever I stand in front of a closed door, it paralyzes me. I stare at it for a long time and think of my excuses. Because that's all they are. What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist to keep me out. It fills me with the need to go in. So I search for a crevice or a window. Anything that might be open.
So, like the crack underneath the door?
Anything that might let me in. I'm not good with doors. But as long as there's a place where I can fit, then I can go in anywhere. Every night, I hop across the shadows of the streets. I'm careful so as to not be caught by the light. In my eternal search, I pick a place where to rest. I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable, without alerting anyone. Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt. I feel at home there. But sometimes, just sometimes, an urge swells inside of me. The urge to be seen. So I search hard for a door that's open, for an entryway covered in darkness, and for someone to be at the other end, awake, as if expecting me. But you won't look at me, even though you had your door open for visitors. Why is that? Are you afraid? Do I scare you?
I mean, yeah, you're some random dude who just walked into my house. I would be afraid.
No, that can't be it.
Not really. Paralysis of fear.
So I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand,
When your body's like so afraid you can't even move. Something moves over my bed sheets.
you would reciprocate and grasp it.
Okay, nah.
I'm sure your hands are warm. So very warm. Because people are always warm. Hey, how do my hands look when my warmth finally meets yours? How will it feel? Answer me.
Like I said, dude, I do not swing that way. Get your hands out from under the sheets. Tired, deceitful, incomplete. I'm guessing incomplete.
They look incomplete.
Oh, now he has hands now.
That may be so. Amidst my travels, I have lost more than I can imagine. I have left people behind. People who were my chat companions. So it's no wonder that by leaving them behind, I will leave parts of me as well. Things such as skin, or flesh, or bones, or anything that makes me, me. As farewell gifts, you could say. It sounds like an excuse, and that's because it is. Because I am careless and overly curious. I can't help but wonder how everything feels to the touch. Like the crust of a tree, or the surface of a frozen lake. But sometimes I find something else, like a building engulfed in a raging fire. I think of the screams in the distance, or the suffering and death and charred skin, and wonder, how does that feel? So I put my hands to the fire. It hurts, but I tolerate it, and keep them there, for long enough that the uncomfortable feeling dissipates, and the smell of charred skin starts protruding from my own. And when I take them out, the feeling persists. That horrible, but intoxicating feeling. I seek such extreme sensations. The edge of a knife sometimes provides it. Other times, the fangs of a beast. Most times, however, it's by mere accident. I would place my fingers over a benign surface, only to discover it's covered in spikes, and I would leave my hands there as I traverse along it, leaving parts of my body as a farewell gift. In that sense, it's not so different from what I was saying before. The fire and the blades are friends. They have granted me times of great fun, so it's only polite to leave something of yours as a sign of thanks. But there's one thing I've always loathed from these encounters. They're always painful. I'd rather they weren't. Hey, have you ever placed yourself in harm's way, only to feel a satisfaction you've realized is not yours? Have you?
I remain silent.
These hands. Are these my hands?
Yeah.
A good answer. Yet, there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes.
Nope.
So you won't look at me. Even
Nope.
though my hands could be the same as yours. Think about it. Maybe you and I are similar.
Yeah, not really.
No, I know we are. I can feel it in my skin.
Your heartbeat?
My skin is pulsating. It has been long since this happened. It's a sign of my innermost emotions flowing out. I wander the world, wanting to be seen. I'll be satisfied as long as someone tells me how I look. But it's not like anyone will do. If it did, then it would be oh so easy. Since I could show myself to everyone at once, every living person in this land, and ask them all the same question, someone will answer. There's no doubt about it. But it might not be the answer I wish for, since I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not. It scares me. That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking at me, I shy away. I hide, fading into the dark.
You know, I gotta admit, the whispering does make it a bit more creepy. It really does.
But you might be different. If it's you, it might be possible to stand still, if only for a second. That way you can help me,
Like, it's very unnerving.
and we can both be fulfilled. Just thinking about it, it makes me feel something. I cannot describe it.
Happiness?
I am not good with words. There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like a person. They were not good at it either. And thinking back on it, they certainly didn't enjoy it. To teach a wordless being how to talk must be a challenge. Yet, they did simply because they could. It is weird to remember, because it makes me think of why I want to be seen, and I am not. Sure, I don't care much for my appearance.
Then why do you hide?
I don't want to be judged. But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight. So why is it? Why do I want someone to recognize me so much? Maybe it's only because I can. Because everyone gets to be recognized. But me. But I will. Soon. Once you open your eyes. There it is again. Just thinking about the moment you unveil your sight onto me. And you finally take those bed sheets off your body. And you inspect every crevice of mine.
No.
And you finally open those tight lips of yours to let me hear what I am. And to maybe even give me a name. It makes me feel, but I don't know what.
This is Stranger Danger the game.
Surely it would be evident if you were to look at my face. Hey, what does my expression look like when that veil of uncertainty finally disappears? What will we convey to each other? Answer me.
A surprised grimace, a cheerful smile, an emotionless stare. I'm guessing a surprised grimace.
Surprised grimace.
What kind of mouth is that?
That may be so. Tonight is the first I hear about my eyes, or my hands. And the new and unexpected is always a source of surprise. People always act surprised when I show myself before them. So it makes sense much prefer when they scream. A reaction is what I want. It's a sign that I am there, and that my existence means something to them. That's why I like you. You did not scream, yet you did not run either. You were surprised and averted your eyes, but instead, you stayed, listening, acknowledging. You are the first to do this for me. You are new and unexpected. Yet, how odd. Is this really surprise?
So if you're afraid of being seen, and from that statement, people have seen you and ran away. So why are you still afraid of being seen then?
No, you say it is, so it must be true. But what I'm feeling right now, what I'm experiencing, it's not the same as those who've seen me. As if their surprise was something different from mine. Hey, have you ever acted surprised? Not because you are, but because you believe that's how you must feel. Have you?
Yeah.
This expression. Is this my expression?
I guess.
See. Thank you. You have truly helped me tonight. These are my eyes. These are my hands. And this is my expression. I consider these my most treasured features. And you have helped me picture them all. No one has done this for me. I feel a connection with you, one born out of honest gratitude. But there's one step left. You need to make sure of the truth. It is the only way to finally understand each other. So please, I beg of you, open your eyes.
Okay, let me save real quick. Let's see if he actually does stay there. Yes. Yeah, it runs away. Like, I would actually like to see what this guy looks like now.
No. I see.
No, because it keeps up this conversation.
I understand. No, it's fine. You have still helped me by answering my questions. No one has done that for me before. So I have no right to ask for anything else. No, that is a lie. Ever since I stepped into this room, you have refused to engage with me. Not even once. Not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once. Not even once. Did you open your eyes? Not even once. Did you look at my face? You stayed there, acting as if you were asleep, feigning ignorance and not moving an inch. At times making me believe that our conversation was just in my head. You haven't opened your mouth, but you didn't need to. I can hear far, far beyond what most others can, and I can see further than what others would consider the dark, empty bottom. That's why I know that I wasn't wrong. You are like me. We are the same. You too. Look for what's not there. You too. Reach out for what might hurt you. And you too are a liar. The type that shows one thing and feels another. But you made a mistake. I know you're lying. Because every answer you've given me so far has been wrong. I am not what you said I am. These eyes, these hands, this expression. aren't mine. Maybe they are yours, but I do not care. Not anymore. Open.
I
didn't want to be judged. I didn't want to be perceived for something I'm not. And that's all you did. So now, you will open your eyes and see me for what I truly am. You said so. That in this room, you know how everything looks. It was those words that brought me here. So you have to do right by that which you claimed. It is time. Open your eyes.
Open
your eyes.
Open your eyes. Do I open my eyes?
You had your chance. It's not up to you anymore. You won't open your eyes. I will.
Something coils around my head. The pressure around my skull is unbearable. I hear something shatter.
Your eyes are as beautiful as I imagined. Tell me, my new friend, what do you see?
I want to answer, but they've grabbed onto my head and won't let me talk. What I see is I close my eyes.
That won't do. Open your eyes. Open them. Open them now. Open. Open, open. Open. Oh no. It seems I did it again. You can't see
again.
Anymore, right? You can't talk anymore, right? You can't think anymore, right?
Then
this is farewell. Thank you for trying, friend. Even though you were a liar, I leave this piece of myself here with you. I must go. I must look for the right person. Someone who can tell me how I look. Someone who can explain to me why everyone looks like that when they do.
There's something in my hand. It's what they left behind. What is it? It feels important. But I can no longer open my eyes. Did he rip my eyes out? Now let me run back, see what happens when we pick no.
You had your chance. It's not up to you. You won't open your eye. I will.
Wait a minute. Whatever. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that was Don't Open Your Eyes. Now, final thoughts on the game. It's a really fun game jam game. The whispering in it does make it a lot creepy, and also like how you have like plenty of options to just essentially determine on how the monster or stranger looked in that situation. And also how like the title is very misleading. Like, to get the actual good ending, you actually have to open your eyes, because if you don't open your eyes, well, you end up getting, well, probably the true ending, which you get murdered. But that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and as always, have a good day.